Hello, everyone. I'm glad to see you all in today's discussion. And first of all, I want to introduce my group mates, Anara Jardem, Marjana Zibekova, and Sirjan Bektingorov. For independent communication task number 3, I choose the journal article, which was written by Mansen Delgani and Mohamed Alizadeh in 2016, which is called as The Effects of the Natural Coagulant Moringa aleifera and Alum in a Wastewater Treatment at the Bandar Abbas Oil Refinery. This article was published in Environmental Health Engineering and Management Journal. So, and first of all, I want to introduce to the topic some general information. Industrial wastewater treatment is a really important issue nowadays because it is related with pollutions, especially oil and gas industry, because their wastewater contains a lot of organics and chemicals, so they are really hard. It's really hard to treat them, and one of the treatment methods is using of coagulants. There are several types of them, and mostly used nowadays it is chemical coagulants. But recently, natural coagulants became more and more popular because chemicals have some disadvantages. So who want to share with us ideas why what kind of disadvantages chemical coagulants have?
Alima, can I?
Yes, of course.
Thank you for bringing this article to me. I find it very interesting, and because my previous background is chemical engineer, so I was surprised that the chemical coagulants can have such disadvantages, because from my college education, I see that chemical coagulants has much more advantages than natural one. So in this paper, author describes disadvantages of chemical coagulants and says that the process, the cost of production, operation, and maintenance of these coagulants is very high, and more important is that it creates a lot of sludge, and this sludge cannot be recovered and recycled. So I think it is very harmful to use such sludge and to keep it in environment. I mean, in our environment.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Anara, for this information. And of course, chemical coagulants have a lot of disadvantages, but what about efficiency? In this article, authors provide the experiments where they compare the Moringa oleifera, natural coagulant, and alum, chemical coagulant, in the experiments. And who want to discuss the results of this experiment?
Thank you, Alima, for this interesting topic. And the results of experiment show us that alum coagulants more effective, but using this Moringa oleifera and alum coagulants more effective and more effective in the cost and beneficial, and of the results is more effective.
Oh, yes, thank you, Marja. Yes, of course.
If I understand right.
Yes, of course, it is right, because alum is more effective, but we need to consider other points, other aspects, and it is a really good answer. Thank you. And I have another one question. In this particular case, authors used the Moringa oleifera coagulant as a natural coagulant. What about other coagulants? Is it possible to use them?
Yes, I would like to answer the question because first of all, I would like to thanks for this opportunity because I did hear before about this method of treatment of water, and Moringa Oliveira treat has coagulant which led to clean water, any type of water, tap water or waste water. But to clean the wastewater, use method of combination of alum and coagulant, like Marina Oliveira trees, and in different proportion, it shows a better effect and good result of it. I mean about cleaning of wastewaters. And also, I can allocate that it is cheaper than other alternative chemical coagulants because it can produce it in locally. I mean about these trees grow naturally in the region of Beshkar and province Kharazmagand, and it shows that people can use it like grow their economic situation. And in other words, the natural coagulant is cheaper than chemical coagulant. I want to say that. And also, there are a lot of different coagulants, but I would like to allocate the series, such as this natural biopolymers, such as coenzine, tonin, and structures, which use namely in production zone, such as to clean the gas, petroleum chemical industry too. But these natural coagulants we can use in urban wastewater cleaning too. So,
okay, thank you, Sejan.
welcome.
Yes, there are a lot of options of natural coagulants that can be used in the treatment, but it needs to consider the geographical location of these plants. Thank you all for participation in this discussion. I was glad to see you all, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you, Alima.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Mm.